My name's Jake, and right now I'm sitting alone in my apartment, staring blankly at my computer screen. My world has been turned completely upside down, and I'm still trying to make sense of it all. Friends keep asking about the wedding, want to know what went wrong, but I don't even know where to begin, so I decided to write it out just to finally get it off my chest. I was engaged to Lena. We had been together for 4 years, and the wedding was only a few months away. Everything felt solid between us. Lena had planned her Bachelorette weekend with her close friends. She mentioned they were renting a large house to relax, enjoy some drinks, play music, and spend quality girl time together. I didn't think twice about it. I trusted her. That day, she came by my place to pack. We chatted a bit, exchanged a few messages, and then she left. Nothing seemed out of the ordinary. Later that night, I happened to walk past my home office and noticed the monitor was still on. Lena had forgotten to log out of a group chat on the computer. I hesitated, but eventually gave into curiosity. I just wanted to see how the party was going. At first, it was harmless stuff. Silly videos, the girls dancing and laughing, a few of them obviously tipsy. But then things took a turn. In one of the clips, someone opened the door and a bunch of guys walked in. I didn't recognize any of them. My stomach dropped. I told myself they were probably just friends stopping by. Then I saw the video that changed everything. In the next clip, Lena was kissing one of the guys. A moment later, she kissed another. And then, in a different video, she walked into a bedroom with both of them. A few minutes passed, and all three came back out. That's when something inside me broke. I felt physically sick. I began pacing, overwhelmed and in a daze. I ended up pouring myself a glass of whiskey, neat. It didn't help much, but it took the sharpest edge off. Then I did something I never imagined I'd do. I saved the videos. I needed proof. I needed something to ground the unbelievable. After that, I turned on the camera and recorded a message. "This is Jake," I said, looking straight into the lens. "Your ex-fiancé. I saw the videos. The wedding is off. I hope it was worth it." As soon as I said it, it felt like a door had closed. There was no reversing what I had seen, no salvaging what was destroyed. After I sent the video, I just sat there, staring at my phone. Everything I thought I knew about Lena and our relationship felt like a lie. Not long after she saw the message, her phone calls started immediately. Then came the text. "Jake, please," she wrote. "Let me explain. It's not what it looked like." I ignored them. I didn't want to hear any explanations. Her friend Maya messaged me too. "Please talk to her. She's a mess right now," she pleaded. But I didn't care. I had already seen enough. Lena kept trying. Eventually, I answered a video call. I didn't say a word. I just looked at her. Her face was blotchy, her eyes red. Clearly, she'd been crying. "Jake," she said, her voice trembling. "I know how that video looks, but I swear it wasn't what it seemed." I stayed silent. "It was a stupid dare," she said. "We were drinking, and the girls kept egging me on. I didn't want to do it. I kissed 2 guys, that's all. Nothing else happened." Still, I said nothing. Some of her friends appeared behind her, nodding in agreement. "It was peer pressure," one said. "She didn't mean for any of it to happen." Lena looked completely wrecked. I went into the bedroom just to get away from everything. Nothing happened in there. I swear. She stared at me, waiting. I finally asked, "Are you finished?" That hit her hard. She looked like she wanted to cry again, but held it back. "I messed up," she whispered. "I didn't think it would go that far. Please don't throw all of this away because of one bad decision." I asked, "Is there anything else I should know?" She hesitated for a moment, then shook her head. "No, that's everything." I ended the call. That was it. No more chances. No more attempts to talk it away. She kept texting afterward. Long messages filled with regret, apologies, and explanations. Her friends messaged too. "She didn't mean to hurt you. It was just one stupid night." But none of it mattered anymore. The truth was there, plain as day in those recordings. Her actions spoke louder than any word she could have said. I was tired of hearing excuses. The alcohol, the dares, the pressure. Never once did she take full responsibility. And without that, there could be no trust. So I sent one final message. If I find out any of you are lying or trying to spin this, I'll release the videos. You all know exactly what I saw. This isn't a threat, it's a warning. Don't make me the villain in your version of this story. After that, I updated my relationship status online to single, informed my family that the wedding was off, and began returning gifts. It was like tearing out pages from a book I thought we were writing together. Lena didn't stop, but for me, it was already over. A few days have passed. The quiet feels better than the constant noise. The wedding's canceled. The future I had imagined with her, gone. She still tries to reach out, sending heartfelt messages, insisting it was just a kiss, that she didn't take things any further. She handed me back the engagement ring. I didn't say much, just nodded and took it. She looked like she wanted to say something more, but I turned and walked away. She's back living with her parents now, trying to figure out what's next. She told me she feels like she's regressing, like she's back to square one in life. She says she wishes she could undo it all, but that's not how life works. She promised to cut off her party friends, said she'd only drink if I was there. She begged me for another chance, cried, swore she'd change, offered to do anything. But none of that could fix what was already broken. Trust, once shattered, is nearly impossible to rebuild. Her friends reached out again, tried to offend her, saying she was drunk and didn't mean it. I didn't respond. I blocked them all. I wasn't interested in more cover stories or damage control. Maybe she hoped I'd forgive her. Maybe she thought love could overcome the betrayal. But love isn't a reset button. Now I'm back to being alone. Yeah, it hurts. I didn't expect to be calling off a wedding or sending back presents. But I'd rather face solitude than build a life with someone I can't rely on. I know Lena is hurting. I know she regrets it. But just like I have to live with the pain, she has to live with her choices. She told me she's afraid no one will ever see her the same again, that anyone she dates in the future will find out and leave. And maybe they will. She keeps asking herself, why did I do that? But no answer changes the past. I'm not angry anymore. I'm simply done. This part of my life is over. And even though it hurts, I know I made the right decision. Some mistakes are just too costly, and some relationships are beyond repair.